If you feel like your money disappears every month and you have no idea where it went, this video is for you. Today, you'll see how AI can spot your worst money habits, call you out gently, and help you fix them using apps you can start with in a few minutes. You'll see practical examples of AI budgeting tools, AI chatbots, and smart alerts that can help you stop overspending, start saving, and finally feel in control of your money wherever you live. Watch until the end, because the last AI trick is what turns your impulse spending into automatic savings. Most people don't have bad finances because they are stupid. They have bad finances because their habits are automatic and invisible. You get paid, you pay a couple of bills, tap your card a few times, order food, buy something online, and suddenly your balance is almost zero again. AI is powerful here because it is very good at watching patterns, doing the boring tracking for you, and giving you feedback in real time, not 3 months later when it is too late. The first bad habit is simple. You do not really know where your money goes. If you are not tracking your spending, your brain will always underestimate how much you are actually using. AI budgeting tools can connect to your bank accounts and cards, automatically categorize your transactions, and show you clearly where your money is going. They can look at your income, your usual bills, and your recent spending, and then suggest a safe daily or weekly spending limit that fits your real life. If you start to go over that limit, they can warn you early, instead of letting you find out when your balance is already close to zero or negative. Here is your first action step. Choose one AI-powered budgeting app that works in your country. Connect your main account and let it categorize your last 30 to 60 days of spending. For the first week, your only job is to open the app once a day and look at your categories. You are not trying to be perfect yet. You are just making your money habits visible. The second bad habit is writing a budget that you never follow. Maybe you have tried spreadsheets or budgeting templates in the past, but after a week, you stop updating them. AI budgeting tools are moving away from one big static plan to dynamic budgets that adapt as you spend. They can send you personalized alerts when you are about to overspend in a category and suggest where to cut back, instead of just telling you at the end of the month that you failed. Imagine you set a food budget for the month. Halfway through, the app can see that you have already used most of it. It can send you a notification that says something like, "You are on track to overspend on food. Try reducing takeaways for the next 2 weeks, or set a smaller daily limit." That early warning gives you a chance to adjust before the damage is done. Here is your second action step. In your budgeting app, set just 3 categories to focus on: food, transport, and fun. Turn on alerts for those categories. For the next 30 days, when the app warns you that you are close to a limit, try to say no to just one purchase in that category. One canceled takeaway or one skipped impulse buy already moves you in the right direction. The third bad habit is impulse spending and emotional buying. You are bored, stressed, or scrolling social media, and suddenly there is a new gadget, outfit, or course that you feel you must have right now. You tap buy, and only later you feel guilty or confused about where your money went. Some newer tools use AI to create a pause between the urge and the purchase. They can show a reminder on your phone, ask a quick question like, "Does this fit your goals?" or show you how much your future savings could grow if you skipped that purchase. They can also learn when you are most likely to overspend, like late at night, on weekends, or just after payday, and send stronger nudges at those times. Imagine you are about to buy something you do not really need. An AI assistant sends you a message that says, "If you skipped this purchase and invested that same amount every month instead, here is roughly how much you could have in a few years." Seeing that number makes the short-term pleasure of the purchase much smaller and the long-term benefit of not buying much bigger. Here is your third action step. Create your own AI pause rule. Before any online purchase above a certain amount, Open an AI assistant or your budgeting app and type a simple question. Ask, if I spent this same amount every month for a year, how much would it cost me in total? Read the answer, take a deep breath, and then decide if it is still worth it.
The fourth bad habit is wanting to save, but never actually saving. For many people, saving is something they plan to do at the end of the month, with whatever is left over. The problem is, there is usually nothing left over. AI-powered savings tools can flip this around by moving small amounts automatically, without you having to think about it. Some apps can round up your everyday purchases and move the spare change into a savings or investment account. Others can set a small weekly transfer based on your usual cash flow, and then automatically pause or reduce that transfer if your balance is low, so you do not go into overdraft. Over months and years, those tiny automatic transfers add up much more than irregular manual saving, because you do not feel the pain of each small move. It becomes just another background process in your financial system. Here is your fourth action step. Set up one automatic saving rule. It could be a small amount that moves into savings every week, or a simple roundup on your card transactions. Commit to leaving that rule alone for 90 days. Then check how much you have saved without really noticing it. Fifth bad habit is avoiding your finances completely. Money feels stressful, confusing, or embarrassing, so you simply do not look. You avoid checking your balance, you do not open bank emails, and you have no clear idea if you are actually okay or not. AI finance assistants can help by acting like a friendly, non-judgmental coach. They can summarize your spending in a sentence or two, show simple trends, and answer basic questions about your money. Instead of looking at a scary list of numbers, you can ask plain language questions and get clear, simple answers. Some banking chatbots already do things like reminding you about upcoming bills, warning you when your balance is low, and pointing out subscriptions you might not be using. Others can help you set small, realistic goals, like reducing one category of spending or building up a tiny emergency fund over a few months. Here is your fifth action step. Once a week, have a 5-minute check-in with an AI assistant. Ask 3 questions. What did I spend the most money on this week? Is that level of spending sustainable for me? And what is one small thing I can change next week? Write down the one small change and focus only on that. You do not need to fix everything in 1 month. AI will not magically make you rich, but it can make good money habits easier, more automatic, and less emotional. It can track your spending, warn you early when you are off track, help you pause before impulse buys, move small amounts into savings, and give you simple feedback without judgment. You do not need to use every tool at once. Pick just one of the habits from this video that feels most painful right now, and try the action step that goes with it for the next 30 days. If you want more step-by-step guides on using AI to fix your money problems, subscribe to AI Wallet and watch the next video on your screen now.